Push it to the limit. You gotta live.
My fate is sealed.
Push it to the limit.
There
we go. Look at that. Look at that for a very sensible, respectable base. So this strategy is Animate Dude. Essentially, Death Knight with Undead. Get level 6, Mass Fiends, Death Pact, and Animate Dead. Don't have to use Animate Dead. I mean, I do want to use that, obviously. But I don't have to use the Death Pact. But I will try to, if I can. Death Knight, Mass Fiends, try to get level 6 quickly, then use Animate Dead as frequently as possible. Skill Death Pact as well if you can, and get a scroll of Animate Dead, then use Ultimate together with the scroll during a massive battle. Animate Dude. Not sure if that's doable unless the Hydras drop the scroll on this map, but you know, to be quite frank with you, I don't think the Animate Dead has that much of a long cooldown. So I should be able to spam it. The real question is how quickly can I get level 6 on the Death Knight? That's the real question. So I'm going to have to work hard at that. So I'm going to stay at tier 1, even though obviously you get bonus experience for a single hero at tier 2. But I didn't need to build that cigarette just yet, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I actually need to get a shop and all this kind of stuff as well. Feels like I'm completely getting ahead of myself in some aspects. It's okay though. We'll recover. We definitely want the shop for the Death Knight. So if you can treat yourself to one of those, that'd be nice.
My fate is sealed.
There you go.
Summon is complete.
Then we can just abuse Fiends for as long as possible. 2 ghouls and a graveyard. Sounds like a joke. But those should be pretty effective at bringing in lumber. And then we want to get Nerubian because we're on the outside, just to annoy our opponents if they want to venture into harassing us.
Yes, master.
Efficient creeping.
What's done is done. The time is now. Yes, master. By Neru.
Death Knight's not even out yet, so no rush. But yeah, you will get those down eventually. Don't have the gold just yet. Oh, don't you dare get the last hit, Mr. Tower. I won't be accepting that. Alright, the race is on. To creep, and creep, and then creep, and then creep some more with the creep and the creep. Overclock's having fun with the Hydras. Alright, I'll leave that. I hope it doesn't split my experience with the rest of the team, but I think it might do. It's only 1 level 3 I'll miss out on, but if I can get those early sentry wards out, that'd be really good to give me some information as to how far I can push my luck.
Let battle be joined. For the Lich King.
I await.
My patience has ended.
Oh, he's going straight for this. Whee! Looks like the sentry ward was the win.
For the Lich King. At last. You call. Yeah.
Managed to pick off, I think, 4 footmen for that. Come on. Oh, you couldn't quite get it, could you? Come on. Stop being stunned. Y'all come back now, you hear? Oh, I'm glad he storm bolted that one. Because he's got tons of mana. Well, he could have taken a nicer one than that. I would say that's a pretty good result, considering. We've got 3 opponents all next to each other. So they're probably going to want to do a push here. But little did they know that they might be pushing into an undead base, which is definitely not advantageous for them.
For the Lich King.
I await. Make
My
my choice.
My vengeance is yours. As yours.
Never attack an undead base. That's golden rule.
My patience has ended. Let battle now.
Never attack an easy mode base.
Our brethren's town is under attack. For the Lich King. My patience has ended. My patience has ended. I am our brethren's town is under attack.
Pretty strong harass over there though. So we might be forced to either TP back to deal with that, or just all go as one and force the hand.
My patience at last. As you order.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Really?
Reaper awaits.
Wow, I'll be.
Let battle.
Looks like I need level 3.
Your choice.
Let battle. Our brethren's town is under attack. My vengeance is yours. As you order. Let terror reign. For the Lich King. My vengeance is yours. Yeah. My patience has ended. An allied hero comes.
I should have coiled beforehand, but I'm trying to wait because I've only got level 2.
My vengeance
So I only got level 1 coil. It's not impressive.
for the Lich King. At last.
Really?
My patience has ended. Rise.
Look who's got all the mana. You's a big boy. You got all the mana, ain't you? You got all the mana. Is that what you got?
Our forces are under attack.
Alright. Here we go. Hurry up and give me level 3 on my Death Knight. Get your Fiends right up and close and personal so they can whack away at the peasants. Ow. He's gonna bolt me. Say no to bolt. Why does everyone else get level 3 and I'm still level 2? What the hell is this? Where's this rigged game? And all these Mountain Kings are like full mana bars.
As you order. More gold. My there soon. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Alright, I'm sniping the priest then. That's maybe the only fucking thing I can kill. In a world full of Mountain Kings.
My vengeance is yours.
Look at them.
My patience has ended. You call. As you order. My patience has ended.
It's gonna be pretty tough getting level, what, 6 in this game? Experience hasn't been too kind to me so far, has it?
Summon my vengeance is yours.
I've got the majority of them on this side. So it's petty.
The time is now.
My vengeance is yours. My patience has ended. Let battle be joy.
Careful.
For the Lich King.
That's a lot of priests. Medic.
For the Lich King. Let battle be joy. Rise or die. My dear soul. Rise or die.
The stun just lasts forever though. We're tier 3 now, so any experience at this point is going to be very juicy.
My patience has
Yarr.
as you order. At last,
Skill.
let battle be joy. Yeah. As you order. Let battle be joy.
Make your choice.
At last, my vengeance is yours. For the Lich King. Yeah. At last,
Push it to the limit.
for the Lich King.
Oh, those Hydras hit that Archmage.
Has ended. Ride or die.
Might be to creep this camp as well.
Our forces are under attack. I'd like to call this.
May as well, whilst we're at it. Level 4. I knew Overclock was going to grab for that. I guess I'm supposed to get Death Pact at some point, but it's so nice having these auras and coils.
Our forces are under attack. Let battle be joy.
Make your choice.
Do I even want Death Pact?
As you order. At last.
I await.
For the Lich King. Summoning is needed. Let battle
What about this base? It's not too bad. The Helm of Valor on the Death Knight. Totally justified. I was thinking about TPing, but I wasn't sure. Like, the thing that puts me off it is I just know that they're going to TP at any moment. And I don't want to use my TP if that's the case, because I'm on the outside on the right-hand side. But they actually haven't got back. I'm really surprised. I was just waiting for them at any moment to get back, so I apologise. If I knew they would be so crazy as to stay in that fight for so long, I would have TP'd, but there you go. Here I am, Uncle Mo. Watch how you go.
vengeance is yours. As you order. Yeah. At last. My vengeance is yours.
Ah, I'm making this too complicated, aren't I?
As you order. Our brethren's town is
Should I just
for the
attack the
Lich King.
thing? I should probably just attack the thing,
As
shouldn't
you
I?
order.
It's so much easier if he gets around now. The little rifleman, that kid.
For the Lich King.
This should be good experience. I don't care about your fucking flame strike, boy. I'm going straight for the jugular. One coil though. Just the one coil. Ah. I'll have to get back because it's a 2-for-1. These bunch of cowards. Cowards!
Your choice.
My patience has ended.
Proceed.
Yeah. We demand additional
Bunch of chickens.
Let battle be joy.
I was going to get some juicy experience on that. I guess I'll go visit one of my friends on the outside. And may as well try to treat myself to one of those Animate Deads I've been hearing about.
As you order. Our brethren's
I don't think you can
town
get the
is
scroll of
under
Animate
attack.
Dead on this map.
Proceed.
Hello, boys.
You order. Yeah.
Scourge has come to your land.
My patience has ended.
Prepare.
Let battle be joy.
Level 6 ink. Not even interested in killing the main, I just want the experience of the units.
Our brethren's town is under attack. Vengeance is yours. My patience is ended.
Well, I got all the units I could kill there. Can't get much more than that, can I? Look how close I am to level 6. It's a crime. Is what it is. Oh, it's a calamity is what it is. Oh, bugger, I was wondering if they were going to do that. Oh, my bad. Does he have dust? Ah, that one doesn't, so I'm safe. Shh. It's a secret. Because what I was coming for was to get that stupid tome of retraining, otherwise people are going to say, oh, you're in your death pact. Yeah, there you go. There's your death pact. We're going to sacrifice.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Take your time. Look around.
Last. My patience
Aha.
is ended. Research complete. You call.
Make your choice.
Our brethren's town is under attack. My patience is ended.
Oh, we got the Animate dead coming up. Oh, he's got enemy dead, but they're trying to burn me mana. Cool, blimey, governor, they're trying to burn my money.
Our brethren's town is under attack. My patience is ended.
I think we could do an Animate dead now. If only I had mana for an Animate dead. Lol, 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 lol. This is why it costs 125 in the next patch. But we're not at that stage yet. Did I ever tell you about the story of Darth Plagueis the Undead?
My vengeance is yours. As you order.
Proceed.
My vengeance is yours.
Well, corpses last for 90 seconds, so I could theoretically bump back into there and throw down an Animate dead.
Has ended. Our brethren's town is under attack. You call. Vengeance is yours.
Proceed. I await.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 corpses. Yeah, there's definitely enough.
Make your choice.
Our brethren's town is under attack. My patience has ended.
Oh, look, they're invulnerable. Priests and everything. Oh, it's sick. Sick imbalance.
My vengeance is yours. Our brethren's
Dijord. It's going down. Gonna want to repair that.
My vengeance is your choice. My patience has ended.
Whee. There's one base down.
My vengeance.
I got to almost deliberately not spend any mana just so I can do Animate dead again. Oh. Oh well. One Animate dead is better than none, I guess. Hello, Mr. Archmage. How you doing? You doing alright there, son? Oh, look at me.
My patience has ended.
They call him Captain Death Knight. Oh, you alright there, Mr. Mountain? Can you do alright there, son?
Town is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Yeah.
You doing alright there, mate? Hey, guy, you doing alright?
For the Lich King. Yeah. Our brethren's town is under attack. My patience has ended.
You may feel the sting.
My patience has ended. Our brethren's town is under attack. My Our brethren's town is under attack. For the Lich King.
60 seconds and you got another Animate dead. I need to stick next to the Archmage to get the mana for it, though.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Any plans for 1v1 today? Already done a bunch of 1 versus 1 games, son. Already done it. Oriel. He's like the punching bag of this game, wasn't he? Oh no, Archmage. My brilliance aura. The only thing I'm going to be able to res are like peasants though. Maybe if I can get him to convert to militia, I can get some pretty good DPS. Convert to militia. Quick. The Undead Scourge. Arthas is just such a dick. He'll death pact even when he doesn't really need to. It's 300%, so that's 1650 health, isn't it? That's a tanky Arthas. Gargoyles are good for that, or ghouls, or you know, you could even have shades and use it on that, but I don't think so. I know! I haven't had to spend my gold that much other than replace my fiends every now and then to get to 50 gold and 50 food. I know, right? It's crazy. Just enjoy the undead imbalance. Saving me tons and tons of resources. This Hassan guy, I'm gonna have to ban him in a moment for overstepping his position. I'm on my way. I'll just TP over, it's quicker. It's taking ages to catch up with you. And by quicker I mean not that quick, because now they're running away again. Next to DDD. We're all over the place. Alright, we'll sandwich them in. I'm pretty sure I spelled sandwich wrong. I've got to say, it's not very often I actually type sandwich. I want to kill like all of his units like roughly around the same point so I can animate dead them. But that's not going to happen, is it? They're so tanky. I might be able to get a couple of knights before the corpses get too far away from one another. Oh, I'm so skilled. Fine. I'm just going to animate dead that knight. This is the power of animate dead. Look at that. Amazing. I'm going to set him off on the Hydra.
At once. Have at thee.
Oh, look at that, he's so strong.
For the king. To the death.
This is very effective, so you just want to get level 6 as fast as possible and then use animate dead on one knight. So you can very inefficiently creep the ancient Hydra for a really nice item. Min-max.
An allied hero has been killed. My patience has ended.
I've done more death packs than I've done anything else.
Our brethren's town is under attack. Yes, master. You call your choice. My patience has ended.
Am I not going to creep it? No, it's not really necessary, is it? It doesn't drop a scroll of animate dead. I'm not sure if those guys can drop a scroll of animate dead. That seems like they shouldn't be able to because that's a bit over rewarding, but
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I gladly obey. Thy will be done. The darkness.
of course you can't death coil a revenant of the depths.
Never trust an elf.
Hey Benny Mac, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, time of strength. Alk of reincarnation. That's kind of fitting, isn't it, for this build? So just in case, 300% hit points back onto Arthas isn't enough, you've got an Ankh to save him.
You call.
And that's if you can actually kill him, because he's stupidly strong. Why have they made the Death Knight so tanky, man? Not only is he just like... This is why he's a god hero, because he's just so hard to kill anyway in the first place. Had a dream. This is a very specific dream.
Our forces are under attack.
Your choice.
Remembering a lot.
My patience
This could have well happened.
where shall my blood be?
They're stream sniping now, picking off all of my necropolises.
Summoning for the Lich King.
It's time for another Animate Dead in a moment.
Is under attack.
Be nice if I could TP to one of these. I don't even have any guild. Get like 50 gold back on cancelling those necropolises, and they cost 225 gold.
I bow.
It's a bargain.
Summoning is
You have to cancel them early, really, otherwise you just don't get money back. But it's painful because you kind of want to deliberately delay it. But I've never really tested that.
shall my blood be spilled.
Let the acolyte live. Let him live. He wants to. He's one of you.
You summoning is complete.
Proceed.
Oh, I can get myself a deep shear.
Darkness.
Hello, Mr. Archmage. How you doing? Come on! Animate died! Hey, we get a nice character now. Nice few characters. You can use Death Pact on these dudes. That's pretty tasty. That's the thing, you know, like, it's very easy to think of Animate Dead. It is a bad spell though, to be honest. Like, but it's, even then, even with a bad spell, it can still have practical uses with Death Pact. So Death Pact is underrated. A lot of people think Death Pact is terrible. It's not a bad ability, it's just that Coil and Unholy Aura are just so ridiculously good. Nothing else competes. Hey, I got revenge.
Yes,
I blended in.
my patience has ended. You call.
I wait.
That's a good point, Key Chrono. Could have done.
You call.
One structure left.
My vengeance is yours.
The idea was to pact my units and then make them invulnerable. Well, that's cool. I don't know if that's what he specifically requested, though. Let me have a little read. Death Knight, Mass Fiends, try to get level 6 quickly, then use Animate Dead as frequently as possible. Skill Death Pact as well if you can. If you can get a scroll of Animate Dead, then use the ultimate together with the scroll during a massive battle. Animate Dude. He did not say specifically what you are requesting, but it is a cool idea. What is the cooldown on Death Pact, though? We know that... One of the things that we know is...
Make your choice.
Corpses have a 90-second cooldown. I mean, yeah, they last for 90 seconds. Or... Oh, okay. They don't leave a corpse.
Our brethren's
Interesting.
town is under attack.
I guess that's for balance purposes. Because you could still raise... Like, if you imagine if you could animate dead. What's the...
Make your choice.
It's just one... It's not a huge balance issue. It's 15-second cooldown. But you couldn't do what... That was a cool idea, though, right? You know, you sort of like kill your followers and then bring them back to serve you. No, overclocked. That's a nice idea. I like the idea of it. I do. I really do. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Oh, sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. That was like a happy accident.
I wish only
The Scourge. Reign supreme.
I gladly obey. Thy will be done.
My patience has ended.
Get him.
Master,
No.
let light cease.
GG.